Have you been learning English for years but still struggle to understand native speakers? Don't fear, you're not alone. So much time is spent learning English grammar rules, English writing, English speaking, but we rarely spend time working on our listening skills. So here are my top tips for improving your listening and understanding natives. So I just want to know if there's anything special to look forward to, anything amazing coming up in my future.
Oh, I'm sensing something.
But sorry, isn't that a fishbowl?
Shh, the spirits are trying to talk to me. Yes, I see. italki.
italki?
It's an online language learning provider.
Online?
Yes, online. Which means it's very convenient. You can have a lesson anytime, anywhere in the world, as long as you have a device and an internet connection.
And will I meet some nice people there?
Oh yes. All the teachers are very special, and you can choose your favourite from a very long list and... Oh my!
What is it?
I've never seen anything like this before. These are incredible prices. It's so affordable, and if you are a new, sign up to italki and click the link in the description box below, then you will get $10 credit when you make your first purchase.
$10 credit?
$10 credit. And they also offer so many languages, I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, I think I need to have a lie down.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna English. This is English Like a Native, and if this is your first time here, then be sure to click that big red subscribe button and the bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future lessons or live lessons. Alright guys, here are my 5 top tips that are going to help you to improve your listening skills. Let's go. Number 1, pay attention. What? That sounds really obvious, but you'll be surprised how many people, even in their native language, do not pay 100% attention to the person that they are supposed to be listening to. Normally, when we're supposed to be listening, we're usually thinking about what we're going to say when they stop talking. Or you might be thinking about something completely different, like, what am I going to have for my dinner tonight? Or, I wonder if that dress I saw is still on sale. So if you really want to improve your listening skills, then try to clear your mind and focus 100% on listening. Number 2, listen every day. Now I know most of us are incredibly busy and only set aside a couple of sessions a week to really focus on improving our English skills. But if you want to be fluent in English, then you have to commit to daily practice. Now, there are many ways in which you can incorporate English listening into your day-to-day life without having too much of an impact on your schedule. For example, you can listen while you're commuting, you can listen while you are exercising, you can listen while you're doing your chores. So what kinds of things can we listen to? Well, that's easy. Music. If there are English songs that you know and love, then make sure you know all the lyrics, Google them, print them off, learn all those words, and then when you're listening to them, you can sing along or simply absorb. If you have an internet connection, which you must have or you wouldn't be watching me now, then you can tune into an English radio station. You can listen to English podcasts. You can also listen to audiobooks, which is something that I enjoy doing because I like getting involved in a story that takes me on a journey, the drama and the characters. I'll put some recommendations and the link to that down in the description box below. When I was in Italy recently, we always had the Italian radio playing, and I would hear the presenters chatting away in Italian, and I had no Italian knowledge or very basic Italian knowledge. But still, during my time in the country, I started to hear words that I'd picked up along the way, and just hearing it again gave me an idea of the context, gave me an idea about what they were talking about, and helped to reinforce that vocabulary into my long-term memory. And so it can still be helpful even if it's not active listening. And that brings me very nicely on to my third tip, which is look for clues of context. If you understand the general context of what that native speaker is talking about, that will really help. So for example, look for body language. Is the person behaving in an angry way? Or are they behaving in a welcoming, happy way? Are they using gestures like come here to reinforce what they're saying? Are they talking about their head? Are they going ouch? Are they saying that they're too hot? Oh, que calor. So physical gestures can really help. It can also give you an idea about a relationship between two people. How do they interact with each other? Are they seeming amorous or hostile towards one another? Context can also be taken from the general situation. If you're watching a man dressed in a suit and he has little images of clouds and sunshine and rain, then he's probably doing a weather forecast. So you can expect then to hear vocabulary about weather. And you'll probably hear also that the tense is going to be future tense. So you can make judgments about what type of language you're going to hear based on the context. So do look out for those clues. Okay, so next on the list is content words. I've already mentioned that you do not have to listen intently and understand every single word in order to get the general gist of what's going on, to get an overall feel of the conversation. So rather than getting stuck on one word that you don't understand and then stop listening because you're panicking, what does that mean? Just listen out for content words. By content words, I mean nouns, verbs, adjectives. Don't worry about the linking words for now. Just get an idea for the general gist by listening out for those content words. If you're doing a listening test, for example, and you know that the questions you're going to be asked will be around a certain subject, then look up all the potential content words for that subject and listen out for those specific words within the listening test. My final tip is very simple yet totally effective, and it's don't be afraid to ask for the native speaker to slow down, to repeat themselves, or to even clarify what they mean. Many of us give up too quickly because we're afraid to ask for help. We step back and just go, oh, I don't understand. Or we just nod and smile, which is what I do, and say, okay, even though you haven't understood a word. So don't be afraid to say, oh, I'm sorry, could you repeat that again? I'm sorry, could you slow down a little bit? I didn't quite understand. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand. Could you clarify that for me? And in most cases, any native would be more than happy to repeat themselves, to slow down, or to do whatever is necessary to help you to understand what they are trying to say. So there you go, 5 top tips to help you improve your listening skills. Don't forget to give this video a thumb up if you found it helpful, and if you have any additional tips, something I haven't mentioned, please put it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget that in the description box below there are plenty of links for things you might find helpful, as well as my social media platforms. I'd love for you to join me there. And until next time, guys, take care and goodbye. Why do you need to have bikes and cars that make such a loud, ugly noise? Just sounds like trumping down the street and interferes with my filming.